Okay guys, let's get into it. So I wanted to do two disclaimers. Number one, this is not one of my favorite hair companies. This doesn't even make my top 10. But number two, I don't want my viewers to base their hair purchases off of what I say. These are totally my opinions, and I'm just telling you the experience I had with this hair company. So don't let it deter you from buying from this hair company. Do what you want. All right, so now that we got those out of the way, this hair is from VIRGO Hair Company off of Aliexpress, and it is their Brazilian water wave in the inches 22, 20, 18, and a 16-inch closure. So I got one 22-inch, two 20 inches, one 18-inch, and a 16-inch closure, I believe. I'll leave all of the hair specs down below just in case I'm wrong when I say all that. But I do know my longest length is 22. So let's get into the pros of this hair. The pros of this hair are the hair texture is extremely pretty. Like, I love this style of hair. I was looking for some curly hair for the spring and summer months, and I wanted water wave because I don't want something too high maintenance, because curly hair is high maintenance even if they are extensions. So I wanted something a little bit low maintenance that I could just throw up in a bun and walk out the door. Pretty much wash and go. So that's one pro. I love the water wave texture. Pro two is I love the length. The bundles were true to length. This is extremely long. This is longer than I've ever had before. I can stand up and show you how long it is. So it's like down to my upper waist. Yes, rep in Chicago. So the bundles were true to length. A majority of I got 4 bundles, like I said, and I'll leave the link to my original initial review video down below. So the bundles varied in thickness, but overall it was enough hair. I had one strand or one weft of hair about that long left over after making this unit. So I had enough hair for full head, so that's good. What else do I want to say positive about this hair? It came quick in the mail. It came in about 4 days, and I live in Upper Michigan, Northern Michigan. Things get out here a little bit slower than in Lower Michigan, but it was pretty. I got it in 3 days, 3 working days, so that's good. But that's about it as far as positives about this hair. I'm just gonna be honest. This hair is not low maintenance. Like, I've worn this hair twice. I wore it out. I mean, maybe this is why it's not low maintenance. I wore it out when I went out to party, basically, and it was down, and it is, you know, somewhat curly. But let me tell you, when I got home, this hair was like, I don't even know what to say. It was so tangled. Like, first off, I just combed this hair, so I can run my hands through it now. But when I got home, both times, when I got home after I went to the bar, and I got home, you know, when I was dancing, doing my whip action or whatever, this hair was so tangled. So I took a comb and I was just like, comb it. And I took a Y2 comb, and yeah, there's hair in this because I just combed this hair. So I took a Y2 comb, this exact Y2 comb, and I just went through the hair, and I was like that kind of status. Like, I thought I was gonna rip a track out. And even just after combing that's the amount of hair I get. Like, it's not cute kind of amount. And I know people are like, oops. And I know people are like, you know, curly hair is gonna shed, but no, this is excessive shedding. I can deal with some shedding, but this is a little too much. It gets on my clothes, it gets on my arms, like, ugh. So that's that's 1 and 2. It tangles and it sheds. Thankfully, it doesn't mat, but I think the only reason it doesn't mat is because this is a wig, so I take it off at night, and I don't wear it very often when I go out, just because of how high maintenance it is. But if you are thinking about getting a sew-in with this hair, don't do it. Don't do it. It will last you, I bet, only 5 days. 5 days, unless you are, I don't know, unless you got the time to take care of hair, which I'm thinking if you are getting a sew-in in the first place, you want something that's quick and easy. You don't want something that you're gonna have to spend more time on than your natural hair. So I do not recommend this hair for sew-in purposes, at least not in these lengths. I don't know what it would be like in shorter lengths, but this length, this is too much. All right, so let's get into moisture. This hair is so dry. So if you click down below to my initial review video, you'll see straight out the package, his hair was looking a little, it was really dry on the ends, especially the closure. So I did my whole process. I deep conditioned the hair. So the bundle softened up a bit. The bundle ends softened up and they're nice now because I deep conditioned them and I put my coconut oil on and I did the whole 9 yards. But the closure, that's why I have it up in a bun. The closure is just, the ends are really, really dry all of the time. And if you want to get rid of that, I would have to clip them. But the amount of dryness is not just the ends, it's like about that much of the hair, and I wasn't willing to cut it that long or cut it that much. So usually when I wear this hair down, I just, you know, spray the closure down with some water and oil, and then I put a curl cream in it to prevent it from frizzing, basically, because I look like a Christmas tree with this hair down. You can check out my Instagram. I'm wearing this hair. Now, in one of my previous videos, I was wearing this hair and I was up in a bun and I said it was great, but that's because I had just gotten it. So I'm taking all that back. This is not great hair. I did leave a negative comment on the vendors, so VIRGO Hair Company off Aliexpress. I left a negative comment on their feedback section, and they got in contact with me and basically asked me what was wrong, and I told them, and at that point I had already published my my initial review on this hair, so I sent them a link so they could see what the hair looked like out of the package, because obviously I couldn't lie, because there it was right on film, me unbagging it. So they apologized, and I appreciated that. And they said they were really sorry that my experience was bad and that somehow they can make it up to me. So at first I was like, no, it's okay. I mean, if I got shit hair once, why would I ask for more? So, and then I was like, maybe I can get a different closure. So I asked them if I could get a 12-inch body wave closure. I didn't care what the origin was. I just wanted a 12-inch body wave closure because you can never have too many closures. And it wasn't the same texture. It wasn't the wet and wavy. So I was like, maybe it would be, maybe the quality would be better. So they said, yeah, we can do that. We'll send it tonight and you'll get it between 3 and 5 business days. So I was like, okay. And then they said, in return, just, change your feedback to a 4 out of 5. So I did. And all I wrote in the feedback was, hair came quick, great customer service. That's all I put. Because I didn't want to lie, really, saying the hair was amazing just because they were sending me a different closure. So here's the kicker. So I did all that. And they said, oh, we'll send you a tracking number. So 3 days go by. And I still haven't gotten a tracking number. So I sent them a message, I was really polite, and I said, when can I expect my closure? I never got a tracking number. They never responded, basically. They never responded, and that kind of made me angry because I'm okay with, maybe one, having a bad experience with a hair company. But when they say they're going to do something and then they don't do it, I consider that lying. So basically, I got lied to. They told me they were going to send me a 12-inch Brazilian body wave if I changed my feedback. And I did my end and they didn't do theirs. So, and I'm not, you can go and check out their feedback, and I did not put my name anonymous. It's under Connie T, and you can see the feedback I left. So, I don't know. The hair is wearable. I mean, it wasn't a complete disaster. It's not like... It's like, oh, I wasted all my money. I mean, I did. I could have used this money for some different hair, that from a different company. But, I like trying things new, and I want to make sure I have a big old plethora of hair companies that I can show you guys, because I know there's a lot of people out there that like to shop, around for hair, and I'm one of those people. I like to try different things, and when I find a diamond in the rough, I'm like, oh, yep, add it to the list. But unfortunately, this company did not make it. So I wouldn't be so upset if I hadn't been lied to, but you know, it happened, and I just won't be purchasing from them again. But if you are a customer of Virgo Hair and you haven't had any issues with them, continue buying their hair. Don't let my experience deter you from doing you. I just wanted to let everybody else know who hasn't purchased from them before that I did have a negative experience, and I don't personally buy from that company anymore. So I just wanted to say all that, basically just to say this hair is wearable. I'm going to continue to wear it, but this is not one of my favorites. Yeah, I wonder if I'm missing anything. Oh, this is not the original hair color. I put this color in myself. I put in some vanilla champagne highlights from the L'Oreal Excellence blonde hair for dark haired. I can't remember. I'll leave a link down below. I got it from Sally's. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. But I put highlights in it because the dark hair kind of was making me look really pale. I'm already pale, so I wanted some light to my face. So yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And if you want to leave, comments down below about your good experiences, bad experiences, maybe some questions that I haven't answered in this video, go ahead. I'm not really too affected by anything. I'll answer your questions, but if you leave negative comments, I'm pretty much going to ignore them because I kind of don't care. But until my next video, guys,